In a test done recently, the Torrance test, children were assessed on how highly creative they were. And what they found is children of 4 years old were found to be 84% highly creative. By the time they were 8, this figure had dropped to 67% that were highly creative. By the time they got to 12, it was down to 34. When they left school at age 17, more or less, it was down to 12% were found to be highly creative. So something's wrong in the way that we are being taught at school. And it's not only the schools, because parents, I see parents saying, you must study hard, you must get good grades, and you pump this left brain thinking of studying parrot fashion and building up that side of the brain and not the right side, which is the creative, intuitive side. The analogy I like to use is, imagine when you weight training, and imagine you're just training the left arm. So you train this arm, you leave this one, and this arm will build up and get really strong, probably a bit bigger than this one, and this one would be weak and slim. And imagine what your body would look like with this one strong arm and this one skinny arm. Well, that's what happens when we don't combine the left and the right brain thinking. It's not that one is more important than the other. Both are equally important. I know with being in business and being creative and always having my rose-tinted spectacles on, I've had to make a point of training left brain by doing lots of business seminars, by reading business books and doing online business courses, because otherwise I would flounder with the imagination and the magic that I see everywhere. So it's really good to not just say that this one's better than the other, but that both, integrating both, can give you such a much wider perspective of your life and make it much more exciting. There's a lovely, I just wanted to read a little thing here that was so sweet. When you're bringing, with this, the same applies when I say training left and right arm. The same applies with training your left and your right brain. By adding the right brain thinking to your life and business, you make it personal, engaging, fun, special, and breathtaking. So let's explore a few people who have successfully combined left and right brain thinking. I'd like to start with Walt Disney. He was fired from his first job for not being creative enough. Then he had a business with a partner which went bang. And he used to always love doing these doodles, little cartoon doodles. And he had this dream of taking this one figure, Mickey Mouse, and making cartoon features with him. And he just followed this gut feeling that he wanted to do this. And he started doing these cartoons with Mickey Mouse, and then added a few friends like Minnie and Pluto and all of those. And he was running these small little features, cartoon features, and he suddenly had this brilliant idea that he wanted to make a full-length cartoon animated movie. And the people at Hollywood said to him, "Are you crazy? That will never work." There are lots of naysayers when you get these mad ideas. It will never work. They actually called it Disney's folly. But he went ahead. He said, "I want to do this, and I'm going to do it." And he made his first full-length animated movie, which was called Snow White, which went on to become a huge success. And since then, those animated movies, to this day, even though he's long gone, continue to entertain and bring joy to thousands of people and continue to be successful. The same happened when he was at a theme park in Europe, and he saw this theme park, and he said to his wife, "I want to do a theme park like that, but mine's going to be better and cleaner and safer." And he came back in 1955, he opened Disneyland. And as we know, if anyone has been there, it looks brand new whenever you go there. It's so beautifully run. So there's the left brain thinking. Efficiently run, wonderful technology, but the magic of the fair, beautifully done, brings joy, makes you scream and laugh and have fun. That was his vision, and he made it happen. He followed that intuition, which is right brain thinking, but combined it with the planning and efficiency of the left brain thinking. Another example I like to use is somebody that I actually have dealt with, have met, and she calls herself the fairy godmother. I don't know if anyone knows of her. I first read about her in an article in The Witness, and I was interested in this article because she does what she calls dream maps. and workshops. And I do that as well. I do vision board, I call them vision board and gold map workshops. So I read the article and I was really interested. I thought, gosh, she's really making a success of this. So I went on her website and saw and have followed her as she built up this business as a fairy godmother. And her story, and at the beginning of this year, I decided to do one of her workshops in Durban, her gold map workshop, which I enjoyed. And her story is really, really inspiring. She had been running a very successful marketing business in Cape Town, and she had sold it. And she decided to take a 1-year sabbatical to South America. And while she was on a bus in Argentina, she got this, what she calls aha moment of divine inspiration. She wanted to be a fairy godmother. And her left brain was saying, are you crazy? Are you mad? Never, ever. But she's decided to follow her intuition. And when she came back to South Africa, she emailed all her friends and all her contacts saying, I am going to be a magical fairy godmother and I am going to make people's dreams come true. And they said, are you crazy? But what job are you going to do? She said, that is going to be my job. And she said, although she sent out that declaration to overcome her fear of her left brain saying, no, you're crazy. And she runs a very successful business online as well. She does other money attracting seminars and all sorts of things. But the amazing thing is she dresses as a fairy. Even in the corporates, she's been on TV, she's been on radio. She wears fairy wings and she carries a wand. And as we did our treasure maps, as I call them, she'd say, make your statement, and she'd wave her wand and say, bing, fairy dust. And she has made a successful business. But what makes it work is it's very well organized. She's very efficient. She follows up. Once we've done the map, she'd follow up to say, are you still doing it? She sends little emails out and on Facebook puts little articles to inspire, and she doesn't overdo it. You know, some people do it. Like yesterday I had 6 emails from one person who's marketing, and I thought, you know something, that's overkill because we're all too busy for that. So that's just a little bit I'm adding in. So that's another successful story of someone who's taken left and right brain and combined it in a really successful way. One last little story I want to tell you about somebody who's done this successfully. I needed to get a new web server for my website. And I thought, I don't know where to start. And I was online and I saw this advertisement for HostGator. Now obviously that would attract me because it's got this little blue alligator with a yellow tummy, big teeth, and a dragonfly floating around him, and a boat there with a bite out of it. And I thought, oh, this looks really nice. So I thought, well, seeing that the rose-tinted spectacles are on, let me ask somebody in the IT business what they think about host. Could I use them? So I phoned my friend and he said, oh, they're one of the best and the biggest. So I said, oh, cool, then I can use them because their fees are also quite good. I went on the website and found out that they are one of the biggest in the world. They serve 9 million domains. They offer extremely good service because I've had a few queries. So I joined them, obviously, and they offer extremely good service. If you send in a query, within the same day you get a reply. And me, little poopy little company, and I feel quite important that I get this response so quickly. And they have won numerous awards. But here they are, combining this animated alligator. I don't know if any of you have seen them. Often when you're on email, they come up on the left side. It's a little blue alligator with a yellow tummy. And so they've combined this cartoony type of character, a fun sort of element, but they run it extremely efficiently. So that's the magic of combining left and right brain thinking. So what do we do? So that's the what and the who. How do we access this creativity? The best way to do it, which I have found, although I've always had it, but the best way to do it is to look back to when you were a child. What did you used to do that completely took your attention and made you forget time? Was it artistic, painting, sculpting, surfing the ocean, playing music? Do that again. Do that again, because it will unleash some incredible wisdom and intuition that will balance your life and balance your business. As Walt Disney said, we can all make our dreams come true. We just have the courage to pursue them. Thank you very much.